Alright, sorry about that, AP Worlders, but I hit the wrong button and then I was scared I was going to erase it. So I just did part 1 and part 2. But part 2 was not a lot, it was almost done. But I bet you guys were scared when you saw there was 2 parts. You thought you had 2 like 15-minute things to listen to. But anyway, to finish though, the second industrial revolution, alright, that you guys should know is going to happen in the second half of the 19th century. And that's going to be a change from steam power to gas. Alright, not really just that, like natural gas, but probably really more of petroleum. I probably should put the other gas instead of that one. But either way, just know it's a change from steam to gas energy. You also get inventions like here, the telegraph. Alright, which was like the first way to communicate. It would be big during the American Civil War, or U.S. Civil War. Later in 1876, we would move from the telegraph to also the telephone. Alright, but you also get, they're going to take basically the scientific advances and apply it to industry. Alright, like physics, chemistry. Thomas Edison's also going to make the electric light bulb in 1882. There's going to be new business structures such as corporations and cartels and trusts. All right, so you might know about like Rockefeller and places like that would make these monopolies. All right, we'll get advancements in electric power, which is going to replace steam power. All right, you also get the assembly line a little bit later in the second industrial revolution with Henry Ford and making his car. All right, but overall, to summarize this industrial age from the Industrial Revolution, it's going to be an increase in production and speed and volume. And countries who did not industrialize are going to be left behind. And countries that did industrialize, they're going to have a huge advantage. And eventually, this industrialization is going to lead to what our next lecture is about, which is called imperialism. It's also going to lead to a big change in transportation, where we get canals, steam engines, improved roads. All right, and life changes. You get clocks now are in heavy use because people have to report to work at a certain time. You get people working outside the home. Work becomes more specialized and supervised. You get the growth of cities. You get a new middle class group. All right, rise of nationalism, which is strong pride within your country. All right, we go from homespun clothes to manufactured clothes. You get an increase in leisure activities. And one of the big reasons for the end of slavery and serfdom is this industrialization, because there's no longer a need to have these slaves and serfs, because now they go work in these factories. All right, so that's it for the Industrial Revolution. Next time, we'll be here for imperialism.